the American Treasure Tour Museum here in Oaks, Pennsylvania. It's open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 3:30. You know what? It's going to get crazy with a K, because Crazy Joe from Crazy Joe's Adventures here. And today, we're going to see some Philadelphia Christmas stuff. Oh, other Christmas stuff, too.
Yeah, well, this place will blow your mind. This place is huge. Like, it's not just Christmas stuff in here. This place is big.
Yeah, it's a collection, and from what I understand, it's like a rich guy's collection. This dude has a lot of money, and instead of buying a storage facility, he rents this warehouse, and he has a museum that you can go see stuff on display.
I look really good.
Sportsters! Oh my God! Hold on, stop! Oh my God, stop. I used to have my birthday parties at Sportsters at Roosevelt Boulevard. I think it now is a Chuck E. Cheese. But Sportsters was like the first sports bar in Northeast Philadelphia. Sorry, I lost my mind. I'm sure that's what all this museum is people just going, oh my God, I used to do this as a kid.
That's what it's here for.
Okay, wow, it's so much fun. Oh, okay, I gotta calm down, Joe, I'm sorry.
We have some bumper cars here from the 1940s, and these ones are from the 1950s. They're Dodge and bumper cars. And this here is a roller coaster carriage from the 1930s made by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company.
Wow. Do you know where it was a roller coaster at?
You know, I've been trying to track it down for a while, and I can't say for certain. Maybe next time you come back, I'll have that.
Oh, I love that answer. I used to be a tour guide. I know that answer. Next time you come back, I'll have the answer for you.
Yeah, I'm working on it. This is the Custer chair. It was made in 1916 by Levitt Luzerne Custer. And so they actually had two versions of this. One was a gas-powered one, which I would assume was for outdoor use, and then the electric-powered one. This one here is electric-powered, and the one in the picture there is the gas-powered.
$175.
$175 in 1916, yep. And many people coming home from World War II would have used this, as this is the first electric-powered wheelchair.
Oh, wow, yeah. Wow, that's so loud. Do you have a horn on your thing?
Let's find out.
Wow, how long have you been riding? Okay. Now, let's do one comparison again. Dude, hit that one more time. Let's hear which one's louder. This is a fun game. Okay, this is okay.
The tram wins.
Tram wins. Now, does this say watch the tram car?
It doesn't, but I can.
Okay.
If there was another tram, that is.
Oh. All the signs. Now, usually when people do the tour, they're not allowed off the tram, right? You got to stay. So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yes.
And that is the title that will.
Did you know this whole building? This was a B.F. Goodrich tire factory. Back
Really?
In the day.
Huh.
Yeah.
The building is 1.2 million square feet. The museum takes up about 108,000 square feet.
How long has the museum been open?
The museum was open to private tours starting in about 2009. About 7 or 8 years now, it's been open for public tours.
Okay.
This machine here, this is a Wurlitzer Model 153. This machine here has been recorded quite a lot also. Like a lot of Hollywood movies and stuff that you hear band organs would have came from this machine as well.
You know what I call that?
What?
Love making music. My girl goes, put on Marvin Gaye. I say, no, put on the Wurlitzer.
On your right here is the world's largest slinky.
Oh, Slinky! Did you know this? Slinkies were invented in Philadelphia.
Clifton Heights. Clifton Heights, there's a marker.
Oh, is it? And it was supposed to be, this is the world's largest Slinky. And the Slinky was supposed to be an antenna for military radios. And then the guy who invented the Slinky became like a real big Jesus nut.
Yeah.
And he left the company to his wife. And that's the history of Slinky. This is the world's largest popsicle. What?
It's the 2009 Guinness Book of World Records popsicle stick castle. Yeah.
Oh, we got close. Don't get too close, Joe. Don't fall. Look at this. 400. I saw a video of this museum, and I was like, I wish people would like go real close to the popsicle. Look how many sticks make each little. How long did it take them to make this?
I'm unsure.
How many popsicle sticks was it?
I believe it says it right on this sign here. 396,000 popsicle sticks. And 5 gallons of Elmer's glue.
Wow. Oh my God, what is this?
That's from the Sweetheart Soap Company. It would have been an advertisement.
And this is supposed to make me wanna. This is supposed to make me wanna buy soap.
Yep.
Oh, wait, that little.
I tell you what it does do. It makes me want to buy birth control. Shout out to our good friend Adam the Woo. He'll love this. Adam, listen. Walt Disney took his kids to some place, and there was a carousel ride, and it was this actual Wurlitzer, this machine right here, which made him come up with the idea of Disney World. What? Joe, kiss me. They're playing the romantic music again. Oh.
He's 22 feet tall.
22 feet tall Gumby. Does he bend?
Maybe at night when they come to life.
Okay. What was he in? Was he like in a Toys R Us or something?
I'm unsure.
I'll ask you in the next door.
All right. Pinocchio puppet show.
This section of the museum is the Enchanted Colonial Village, which is a group of animatronics that used to be on display at the Lit Brothers department store way back in the 60s. The Enchanted Village, these are like almost life-size. Their child labor laws didn't exist. Do people lose their minds when they see this?
Yeah. We have senior groups come in a lot, and they get into this section, and they're just so excited. And they're like, I remember this.
It's their childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
sure.
my favorite part of the tour.
Sure. I can't believe how big this place is. What was like the first thing the guy bought?
Classic cars.
Okay.
Started as collecting classic cars. This used to be all filled with cars. Much of that collection is now at the Morgantown Auto Mall.
Kids ever get creeped out by this stuff?
Yeah, most definitely.
So the way this museum works is there's a guy, he owns all this stuff and he has it here on display for tours and stuff. And the people who work here don't really know when he's going to show up. So they were in a meeting the other day and these 2 cheeseburger signs just pop out of nowhere. And
yeah, that cheeseburger is right in the same shopping center. It just closed down like a month ago.
okay.
So this is
Kind of like the history of not only like, well, it's American history, but especially this area of like, what this is called? Coatesville?
This is Oaks.
Oaks,
Pennsylvania.
Oaks.
There is a lot of local history.
Any blob stuff here?
I don't think so.
No.
That's awesome.
Breyer's Ice Cream. Do you know Breyer's Ice Cream started in Frankfurt, in Philadelphia? Right off of Frankfurt Ave. Yes. The first Mac machine, or ATM, was actually in Philadelphia. And it was on Frankfurt Ave, which is crazy, because I just said, wasn't something, the Breyer's Ice Cream was on Frankfurt Ave. And so if you ever meet somebody from Philadelphia and they call an ATM Mac machine, don't look at them like they're crazy. They're doing it properly. That's what it was originally called. MAC.
And what does MAC stand for?
Money Access Center?
Yeah. Do you remember the jingle on the commercial?
No, Joe. Whoa, it's getting crazy with a K. What?
I could even snap my Mac for cash for gas for my Pontiac. Snap, snap, snap your Mac.
I don't know if I'd rather listen to Wurlitzer music or you sing. It's both pretty good.
Yeah.
Used to go around and put out chemical fires and things of that such.
Doesn't that make you feel good that a place you work at now used to have chemical fires so much that they had a fire truck in here? Taking that air, Joe.
I should say chemical spills and fires. I think I merged them together.
Oh, what is that Humpty Dumpty from? Ooh, it's maybe Wildwood, New Jersey. Oh, that's Colonial Village right here in that shoe. Little drips and drabs of pieces going around. Does anybody know? That's the thing. You go through this museum, you don't know where everything's from. What is this from? Does anybody know? And I'm just showing you guys mostly the lower level, but everywhere you look, there's records, there's bikes hanging. This is definitely a place where you come back over and over again and find something different every time.
Yeah.
Here, whoa, Craig Kilborn, Late Show, Coca-Cola ad. This banjo machine is over 100 years old. This is 30 years old. Alberts. Remember the Al Albert showcase on Channel 6?
Al Alberts. Do you know what I accidentally used to call Al Alberts as a kid?
No.
I used to call him Fat Albert. I got them mixed up.
You didn't call him that to his face, did
No.
you? Oh,
I
okay.
used to say, my dad would be like, we're going to watch
Oh, that's an
Al Albert.
autographed Al Alberts poster. I saw Al Alberts do the showcase at the Franklin Mills Mall.
Wow.
Well, do you know who Al Alberts is?
I do not.
Yeah. On Channel 6 around 11 a.m., he would have a show on Channel 6. And it was basically like local tap dancing schools. And
awesome.
it was a weird little show. It's called Al Albert Showcase.
Before that, he was one of the four.
Look at this! The Honeymooners, the Great Ones autograph, Audrey Meadows, Art Carney, and what was her name? Joyce Randolph. Trixie, the Honeymooners, all of their autographs. Back in the day in TV, around 2 o'clock in the morning, they would play the national anthem, and there would be no more TV.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. See,
Color bars. You get color bars for the next.
It would just be 3, 6, and 10, and then pretty much after the David Letterman show, there would be no other TV on for the rest of the day.
Really?
And there was no cable. Yeah.
Is that the Please Stand By?
Liberace autograph on a Wurlitzer piano, because you can't have enough Wurlitzer. Liberace 98. Guess what? One day he was walking on the Atlantic City boardwalk. My grandmother saw him, and he kissed her on the lips, which makes me think maybe the rumors we hear about Liberace aren't true.
Oh,
So this museum is not just one hoarder's paradise, it's many hoarders. So the person who had this Raggedy Ann collection, they ran out of space, believe it or not. Their house couldn't contain all this Raggedy Ann action. So they have it here on display at this museum. How exciting. There's a lot of Paul Newman paintings, I noticed. That's the third one. Look at this. Phones of yesteryear. Look at all these phones. Rotary phones, touch-tone phones, the phones you hung on the wall, the things with the answering machine, all ages of phone. And look, little flip phone. This is the phone. This was my first phone I had in my house when I was growing up. I remember calling my grandmother as a child. It's funny, I know my grandmother has been dead for over 15 years, and I still know her phone number from Kensington. I don't know my fiance's phone number now. And I've been dating her for a decade, so. Oh, look, they have an Alf phone. Remember Alf?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
back in phone form. Oh, there's a Cabbage Patch. Oh, look at this. Kermit phone. They still make this. My grandson has this. There it is. I was looking for it. You got to have a football phone. You would get a subscription to Sports Illustrated, and you would get a phone. Remember that?
I don't know if I'm comfortable with the Gumby phone.
What are these things?
These are music boxes. Would you like to hear one?
I would love to hear one. Look, it looks like souls, right? So you would buy a different little disc, like a record. Okay.
This is interchangeable, and there is a speed moderator right here. So depending on what the song was, you could change it so that it would make the song sound correct.
Huh. You know, you're probably one of the only people in the world who touches this technology on like a weekly basis, or like really, it's what a treat it is for you that you could break anything from a century ago.
Oh god.
Musical chair.
This is an actual musical chair. So if you sit on it,
You sit on it, it plays. Yeah.
can you feel it vibrating?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So would it be a comfortable? What year is this from? 1895.
Yeah, it's not too intense. Like it's not vibrating too much that it would be uncomfortable.
Check out the craftsmanship though on that wood. That's beautiful. Look at this. Speaking of beautiful, there's Fat Elvis. I love Fat Elvis. Who's your favorite Elvis?
Fat Elvis. He's everyone's favorite.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Elvis?
I never thought about it, but I guess it has to be.
You
Fat
got
Elvis.
if you want to go down a rabbit hole, Google Elvis on drugs live in concert. It's the
Oh,
best.
there's some albums out.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the American Treasure Tour today.
Well, thank you for having us. Wow, that was a. What was your favorite part, Joe?
My favorite part, I don't know, man. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Every time you come, you see something new.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's funny. I want to talk about my favorite thing. I can tell you what my least favorite thing is here.
What's that?
That poster of Tom Brady. like why is that there? Like I cover that with this. Put that behind the Sasquatch. And it's a Hershey advertising with Tom Brady. I don't like that whatsoever. The Colonial Village, man, that was pretty neat to see.
That's pretty amazing.
And-
That's history. That's Philly history.
And you could come and take a tour of this museum. What's the website?
It's AmericanTreasureTour.com.
And that's it. You go there, book a tour. Do you have to book a tour in advance, or could you just come in?
You
And
can just walk in. We do recommend that you get your tickets in advance so that you're guaranteed a spot, as
Right.
the trams sometimes sell out.